Shalom, shalom. All praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect worldwide. So, I'm going to make a video in the English language. Yahweh Ratazah. From here on, I will make English videos at least once a week, maybe 2 times a week. And earlier today I was just meditating that today you cannot, of course, you cannot trust the government and the so-called official authorities like the WHO, World Health Organization. You know, you cannot trust any of these things. You cannot trust the politicians, you cannot trust the mainstream media, you cannot trust the president, the king of your country, the prime minister, you know, the government. And the elders and apostles have broken down this word government, which is govern is to control, and ment is mental or mind. So it's mind control, this government. And so what I was thinking today is that as we're going to have the kingdom of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh established in the near future, that is a kingdom in which the rulers, of course starting from Yahweh and Yahweh and then channeling on down, will be righteous and trustworthy. Because today I cannot imagine thinking like, yeah, this world is a good place, you know, there is some harms with it, you know, some minor problems, but all in all, I trust the leadership, and you know, I think we are going places. You know, I cannot imagine thinking about this concerning today's world system, and you know, the people in the world, you know, who just trust and take these C-19 vaccines and you know, stuff like this, who are trusting wholeheartedly to the pharmaceutical industry. You know, people like this, you know, they read the mass media, mainstream media articles and believe every single word what they read is that is a situation which is very catastrophical, and one has to be snapped out of it fast, because these people are thinking that the governing bodies of today, the official authority of the different countries and the world leaders, you know, leaders of these different things like the United Nations, the G7 nations, you have NATO, you have European Union. So the people who think that you can actually trust these kind of so-called official authorities, these kind of governing bodies, and that they would be righteous, that's a very blind way of seeing it, because you're actually not seeing it at all. That is just off. It is just off. It's not based on the facts, because you just have to look at the track record of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, and what you find is blood, you know, murdering, stealing, lying, all kinds of wickedness. So let me get to the scriptures first. Is Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Yeah, if you look at especially the middle class and lower middle class and the poor people, they are not rejoicing at all. And even the people who are rich, yes, they have the possessions, but this life is in this world is empty. All of the pleasures are very, very plastic. They are very synthetic. You get bored of them quite very fast, and especially as acquiring, big status in this current world system, it requires such a sacrifice that makes you bear this unbearable guilt, because you have gone ahead and done some stuff that is very off, something that is not reasonable. Okay, what's happening behind closed doors in these secret societies and stuff like this, that those are not things that are worth doing it. Yahushua said, what is the point if man gain the whole world but lose his own soul? So that is exactly what that is talking about. And you can see that the righteous are not in authority today because the people are not rejoicing. And what a beautiful thing. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 13. But we, according to his promise, are looking for a new heaven and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. The hopeful elect of the nation of Israel is waiting for the righteous kingdom being established by Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And this is a kingdom that all of the Israelites, from the greatest to the least of them, can trust the ruling body and can see that the rulers of this kingdom to come are righteous and trustworthy, as of course all Israel is going to be righteous, as we're going to receive new bodies and the law, statutes and commandments inserted into them. So of course everybody is going to be trustworthy. Everybody is going to be righteous of the Israelites. But the thing is that you can feel the trust and the leadership. You can see that in the kingdom to come, you can see that the leadership is something that you want to unite with. You want to be about the same process. You want to contribute and participate in it. But in today's world, it's just so out of the question to think that today's governing bodies, that they would be righteous and trustworthy. It's like even thinking it as a joke to trust these current politicians and the official authorities, the government, to trust what they're saying and to be along, to tag along, to join in on their purpose. It's just so impossible. It's just so far-fetched, And to what Yahweh Shai for that, because of course it's the same for each and every single one who is who has received the calling to this truth. We learned these things that the current world is wicked. We cannot love this current world. Yeah, let me move on. A scripture that I saw from the video of the elders from GMS Dallas and GMS South Carolina, Yashawamba And the elder Yashwamba and elder Mandata Sakba, as they did their live lesson talking about the draft. So it's Proverbs chapter 1 verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. So in this current world system, we cannot consent unto it. They are going to bring about all kinds of different harmful things. The liquid, C19 liquid, injectable liquid is already an example of that. If you consented under that, it's not the right thing to do. All of these biometrics that are arriving, the measurement of the body. You had this crypto, or you still have this crypto world coin, which wants to scan your eye. If you consent onto these things, Esau is going to have his way with you. You're going to be a lab rat. All of the people of the planet Earth are lab rats in the eyes of the elites who are wanting to achieve their total control. And we, as followers of Yahweh Shai, we have to walk after Yahweh Shai and not be about this current world, not trust the enemy. As it says in the book of Sirach, I believe it's chapter 12 verse 10, you never trust thine enemy. Today our enemy Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is in the power seat, so of course we cannot trust their plans and consent unto them. Then is Proverbs chapter 28 verse 15. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. So as now is the inflation, as unemployment is very active, the legislations and how the system is set up, if you are, middle class, lower middle class, or poor, it's literally like you are being devoured. You are being attacked by a lion or by a bear, because it's going to be unbearable to operate in the system. Only way is that, as there has been speculation by the elders and brothers, that if you take the MOTB of Revelation chapter 13 verse 16 on down, then you would receive some help. But then you have already taken the mark that is putting you into certain failure. So it's not a wise thing to do at all. And what is the answer to all this is to trust Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, let me get still Sirach chapter 10 verse 2, and then I want to also read this Psalms 18 and from 6 to 8. This is one of my favorite scriptures. But let me first go to Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 10 verse 2. Let me start from verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. If the king or the president of the countries of the planet Earth today, if they would be righteous, the government also would be. But today it is not the case. It's just corruption. Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So today, we know the scriptures, book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. Slovakia. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And also 2 Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So today, the wicked, the Edomites, which is Esau, is in rulership. So, if the people follow the ways of the rulers of today, they are also going to be wicked. Because this world system is going to be destroyed. If you are one with it, if you are at one mind with it, you're going to go down with it. But if you separate yourself and don't consent unto it, but instead walk after the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of your ability, now there is you become holy and acceptable. You become holy, and this is what we aspire to be, according to the book of Romans chapter 12 verse 1. Holy and acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Separate. This is what holy means, separate. You become separate from the thinking patterns of the citizens of the current world system. So let me wrap it up with the book of Psalms, chapter 118, from verse 6 until 8. Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai is on my side, I will not fear. What can man do unto me? This is why we just have to worry about pleasing Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, fearing Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, and fearing Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, and after that the need to worry about the actions of some puppets of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai will not be very present. You fear the source, you fear Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, but you will not think that the puppets that are being controlled, these authorities, so-called authorities of the current world, they cannot do something that Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai is not putting them to do. So you have to direct your fear and your servitude to where it belongs, and it belongs to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai. Verse 7. The Lord taketh my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. Slovakia, let me read it again. Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai taketh my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. Okay, so the ones that are pursuing righteousness are going to be saved. If they endure unto the end, and if it has been redeemed that they are of the elect. Also there is a scripture that he that blesseth thee will be blessed, and he that curseth thee will be cursed. Just paraphrasing. It's also quite what this scripture is saying. If you come against the men of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, it's not looking then good for you. Because as it says here, therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. Ezekiel chapter 35, there is perpetual hatred between Israel and Edom. Verse 8, it is better to trust in the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai than to put confidence in man. Let's say you see the fact that you cannot no longer operate in the current world system if you don't take the mark of Revelation 13:16, and at this point you would not be able to work, you would not be able to rent your apartment because that's a payment, you would not be able to study, you would not be able to sell anything, you would not be able to operate in this current system at all. You couldn't go to the gas station and get gas for your car if you don't have the Revelation 13 and 16. So then there comes the option that, oh, but if you take the C-hip, as it is said, or the mark, then you can be involved in the current system, and you can eat and receive payments and make payments and stuff like that. Then you are putting your trust in man. But it's not what we should do. As it says in the verse 8, it is better to trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai than to put confidence in man. So if you do that, then you are not putting your trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and then you're going to be destroyed. You're not going to have a good ending if you take indeed the digital mark, digital implantable mark. But if you trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you will trust, you will have faith that your path is taken care of, and that it shall all be well with you, and that you in no way are going to consent taking that mark of Revelation 13 and 16, because you trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that is going to all be good with you, even as you don't take it. Of course, there's going to be challenges and trouble and troubles and persecutions. But you know that the reward is going to be there as you stay strong and don't consent and put confidence in this wicked man of today. So yeah, this is it for the video. Shalom.